We'll go across to this important story. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very important. And it is important because all of us have, our daughters, wives, girlfriends, friends, those who are now part of this voyeuristic, in fact, attack, as I call it, from many of the perverts like those who has been arrested in Bengaluru. In the heart of Bengaluru, a city known for its innovation and progress, a disturbing violation of privacy that has been now highlighted. Privacy of women. All of them unknowingly filmed and in fact, paraded on social media. So all of these women were filmed and then their pictures were put on social media. This is one of the examples of what happened there in Bengaluru, of these women in public places being filmed by this pervert. Let me tell you in detail as far as this story is concerned. Their dignity, the women's dignity, in fact, stolen, their voices silenced. The 26-year-old man accused of operating an Instagram account that posted videos and photographs of women in Bengaluru without their consent was arrested following a complaint which was lodged by a woman. She first, in fact, put her ordeal on Instagram, which went viral, and the police acted and arrested this man in this case. The case came to light when a woman took to Instagram to raise an alarm over the content alleging she has been recorded without her knowledge or permission or consent while walking in the city. More, in fact, action is likely in this Bengaluru voyeurism case. Central Division Bengaluru Police has also, in fact, said that they have taken cognizance of NDTV report and now the incident is being further investigated. The Chief Minister also reacted to this. Let's listen in.
Tell us, have you been particularly monitoring such crimes? Tell us, how have you been looking into such cases?
So Bangalore City Police has a very active social media presence, and we monitor any such criminal activities being done online. Now, with respect to the first case, which was in Metro, it had alerted us to the presence of certain such perverse elements in the society, who create a really unsafe environment for women and commuters. Following this, a page also came to our notice in June, where a person was found clicking objectionable pics and videos of women. The investigation has revealed one accused who's a resident of KR Puram, a 26-year-old man, and he has been arrested, and he has confessed to posting such videos and photos of women taken without their consent with voyeuristic intentions.
This is not the only incident which, in fact, puts the safety of the women, and what they go through on the streets. It's like, you're going through your work to, wherever, to meet your friends with your family. And those kind of moments are also being recorded and put on social media for other perverts to, in fact, look at it and take perverse pleasure out of that. Now, this is not, as I said, this is not the only incident which has come to light in Bengaluru itself. There have been other incidents. Let me very quickly just tell our viewers, of the other one which happened few days back in Bengaluru itself. It was in the metro train, a similar incident where a man was filming women without their consent or permission, and he had made an account which is called the Metro Chicks. And was putting all these, videos and pictures there as well on this very account. The police then later, after a lot of hue and cry, and when this people raised objections to it, the police then arrested this man as well. There have been more than 3,000, in fact, followers as far as this account was concerned, almost 4,000 followers, all of them looking at these pictures and using them as far as this entire incident, the other one in Metro, is concerned. Deepak, my colleague, joins me at this moment with more details on this story. Deepak, it's disturbing to see. It's almost like a trend that is emerging in Bengaluru. In both these cases, if you look at that, without consent, women are being clicked, whether they are on their way to work or they are, at any other place with their families or friends, without their permission, and then being used, on social media and other places to garner eyeballs.
Well, it's not just to garner eyeballs, but probably being used to even generate revenue, and that's the concerning factor here. Exploiting, in the name of content, shooting obscene content, videos, not taking consent of the women, putting it out there, and then eventually, these sort of handles growing so much that they could eventually even make money of it is a larger problem. And this is not a Bengaluru problem. This could be happening in various parts of the country, especially in the metro and cosmopolitan cities. Here, of course, a woman had flagged off concerns, and fortunately the police as well have been keeping a close watch on such accounts that are operating out of Bengaluru. You mentioned earlier there was a page earlier which was putting out content of women in the metro, walking towards the metro and so on, and there as well the content that was being put was quite bizarre, and there too there seemed some level of perversion from the person who was putting it out, and the cops had arrested. They were monitoring social media for similar content. They came across this handle. The woman, of course, who had also raised this concern, flagged it off much more. Finally, we've seen an arrest come by, but a larger number of policemen being put out there to monitor social media content is probably the need of the hour, not just in Bengaluru, like I said, in other parts of the country as well.
All right, Deepak, thank you for joining us with all those details at this moment. I'm very glad that the police has been proactive and they have taken action against this. But trust me, there are many others across the country, as Deepak was pointing out, those who have made it their business, in fact, to click women, picture them when they are not ready, then they have not given any permission, and when they don't even know that they are being filmed, and that is somehow put in a different context on social media to try and garner eyeballs and generate revenue out of it as well. We are hoping that across the country there is strict action which is taken. If you find yourself, a victim of such kind of incidents, make sure that you report it to the police. Thanks to this woman, and let me play out her reaction, who put it out, who found herself on one of these pages and then went on to, in fact, narrate her ordeal on Instagram.
I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do this at all, but nothing has worked so far. So here I am, telling you guys about it, and I really hope I get your support. I'm a student studying in Bangalore, and recently there was a video of me shot in public in Church Street, shot very inappropriately, and then posted online without my consent. I tried contacting the person behind the account. There was no response. I tried reporting it from multiple accounts, but apparently it says that it follows all the community guidelines, and I don't even know what community guidelines are for Instagram at this point. The reel has been getting views by the minute, and people are finding my account and have been getting vulgar messages, to say the least. And there are a lot of women like me who have been posted on that account, and I don't think they're aware of it. And the fact that the account has 10,000 followers, and to see that if this is what it's becoming normal on social media, then we need to speak up. We need to do the right thing, because while we are out there fighting for languages, I think there are more serious concerns to be addressed. I am tagging Bangalore Police and Cybercrime to help me take that account down, and I really hope you guys do as well, because numbers speak.
Kudos to her for having the courage, coming out, putting this out for other women also to follow. And I'm very, very happy to report that after we started reporting this story, the Bengaluru police has put this pervert behind bars, and we are hoping strict action is taken against this man who was in fact filming women without their consent and putting it out just to make a few quick bucks. Let's listen in. There have been women, the story has connected across the country. They have spoken to us. As we always say, India speaks on NDTV. Your voice matters to us, and this is what women had to say.
It's very annoying, first of all, because why are you recording me without my consent? And it's also very like, what are you going to do with that? So I think it's triggering for a reason, but it's also key, like, you need to respect someone else's privacy. If you don't want your video to be taken like that, you shouldn't be taking for other people.
Before planning and going out, we have to plan, like, do we need to have someone with us, or we can't go like alone. So this is the main reason, and I think it should be stopped and something should be done for this.
I guess it's really horrible to post anything, like if you post without their consent any video or photo, it's really horrible for them.
I think there should be more strict actions that are taken, and that should be done spontaneously. I think most of us weren't aware of this until and unless we saw these videos put up, and until it went viral, I don't think anyone even knew about this. So I think stricter action should be taken, and it should be done as quick as possible.
It's not just, we can't put the blame just on Meta or some platform as such. It's the people behind it that has to be tracked down, and it's the things that people in power do regarding this.
It is very important, because most of the time such things, if happens to us, we'll be numb and we'll not be able to react properly. So if policies are implemented, then it will be much more easier for us to walk through the streets.
My account is on Instagram, but it's public, and I have another account which is private. But I think it's not always possible to hide everything. But I feel like sometimes it's like a safety concern, and there should be consent, and people should just politely ask if it's okay. Yeah,
taking the pictures, they should ask actually, because my faces will be visible in somewhere. That is not correct actually.
We are hoping to put more of such voices out so that there is a policy level change. But if you at this moment, if you find yourself at the receiving end of such perverts, you find your pictures, videos being put without your consent, what can you do? What are the rights that, as a victim that you have on this? Let me go across to Virag Gupta. All right, I've just been told that we have lost that line with Mr. Gupta. We'll try and reconnect with him and see. And because I wanted to understand, legally speaking, what are the options? What can you do as a if you are at the receiving end of such crimes? And with our lives now being put more and more, all of us putting our pictures, on social media, on Instagram, on X, on other things. This now becomes a very, very important, aspect. The privacy, our security, that becomes a very, very important aspect. As I said, this is not the only, Bengaluru is not the only city, and there have been other instances like this as well. In December 2024, a video of a couple kissing at a metro station in Kolkata, that was taken, and it went viral, and then of course there were a lot of hue and cry about this. The police warned those who uploaded the video, and also said that they will take strict action against them. Let people, in fact, be. Why is it that it is so necessary for people to not only, it's not that I'm condoning any sort of indecency in public, but the fact remains that videos are being posted of people without their consent. In May 2025 in Bengaluru, a man posted videos of women in metro. He was arrested. He had more than 5,000 followers. I was talking about this earlier, the metro chicks. He made a full Instagram account, was monetizing that account and using it to make quick buck. The police arrested this man, and then again now this incident has come to light in July 2025 when Infosys staff was arrested for filming his women colleague in the campus washroom. Imagine that. An engineer, in fact, he was the one who was arrested, and he was posting these videos online. It is absolutely horrific, and it's dangerous that all this has been happening.